Alright. I think I got everything out. Now I just have to chill. What did I say? Stream it. Yeah, 4 minutes. Actual stream will start in 4 minutes. Of course. I'll do the stream. How am I still under leveled on the stream? Ugh. I have not played for a month at least. January, February, March, April, May, June. 2 months. Okay. I try to only play that on my stream days. I haven't like encountered anything that required like hardcore grinding. So let's see what is up. $57. It's almost time. I'm giving it a minute or two to start stream. Maybe people to join and watch. Also, I need to clean up my scenes in OBS and redo a bunch of stuff. I wish you could like copy certain elements from one scene to another. That would make my life a lot easier. Because I need to be able to not have to worry about certain bullshit that I currently do. Well, hope I stay. I'm still tired. I'm always tired. But let's just get started. It's on the hour. I said I'd stream now. I'm streaming now. Oh, double chimes. That's always a good sign. Lol. I forgot. These things are kind of overpowered to have all on my side. What was I gonna do? A winged tyrant. Do I have... Okay, yeah. Alright. I forgot how to throw a ball, by the way. Waiting for everything to load. Was that on cooldown? No, right? Like, I just loaded in after not playing for a century. Why would it be on cooldown? It is on cooldown. map. So... Okay. Oh, well, let's just have some fun here. I feel like there's no way to, like, upgrade. Maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't noticed, like, a way to upgrade the equipment that you currently have. It's just you have to use new equipment, which I don't know if I like that. Okay, yeah, that's the button that does that. Alright. I thought there was a mini-map, but I think I'm wrong, now that I think about it. I need to... Ooh. Hello, Twitch Drake. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Oh, you do? Can I join? I'm not playing like multiplayer right now. I'm just playing solo. Sorry. It was on site. I'm trying to get this all out of my system. You don't understand. I'm trying to remember where I need to go. My brain is like 2 IQ right now. I see where I need to go. But, it doesn't hurt to... Hey. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. You know what? You're gonna... Whoa. I was about to say, I ain't even gonna fuck with that guy. I'll just let him be. Nope. My pals had different plans. Unfortunate. I didn't even check to see if this guy needs to revive anyways. And I think he does. He definitely does. Please. Yamete. Yep. So, originally what I wanted to do... This looks terrible. Originally what I wanted to do for streams was, like, play the game, and before I logged off, fight the bosses, and whenever I came back on, I would expect the bosses to already be defeated. This is not the case. Or to be revived, not defeated. So yeah. That's more annoying than I wanted it to be. It's over here. So I guess I have to find something else to do. I'm still getting used to this game again. I love this game, it's just, I haven't played it in a while. Let's not fuck with that. Battaglia, I guess I could fuck with Battaglia. Beacon, nope, not fuck with that. Fenglon. Rocky. Univolt. Sweeper. Lunar is a little, a little too high for me. Let's just go to the base. Yo, Spectre. What's up, my guy? I'm currently just trying to figure out what what I left off on. These motherfuckers are hungry for some reason. Nothing is getting collected. What the hell did I even collect? I like how I'm using, like, the best cooler box possible, and it's still, like... I don't know. What did I collect? I just walked through that shit, and I got, like, next to nothing. Fine. There you go. I always need more arrows. I don't know why I even used that there. I've been decent. You've been decent. That's good to hear. You know, best you can really ask for sometimes. I've been okay. Just been busy with, like, you know, exercise, all that shit. I've been trying to stream more while also still being a... You know, it is what it is. Okay, so I see the thing here. Also, I love having the big chickpea as the fucking thing for that. It's so funny for no reason. It hasn't been stressing me. It's just the physiotherapy itself isn't stressful. What's stressful is dealing with all of the fucking bullshit with the with all the scheduling. I've been having to deal so much with scheduling and with medicine not being like that's my main problem right now, is that my medicine hasn't been, like, getting filled properly, which is fun, by the way. And I've been, like, racking my brain, like, asking myself, like, why? Why have they not been, you know... Like, I keep trying to get my meds refilled the easy way, basically. And the easy way isn't happening. It's just annoying. But that's just another issue altogether, compared to what I normally have to deal with. It's really annoying. Okay. Oh, I don't think I had that one yet. I had that one already. Yeah, I don't want to vent too much about medical stuff, because at the end of the day, it is what it is, but yeah. I use Walmart, and I can supposedly refill it at Walmart using the app, but it doesn't actually work out that way because of the, just because of my doctor. So I have to, like, constantly call the doctor and be like, hey, I set these refills, and yeah, you guys didn't refill them. And they're like, oh yeah, the refills. Oh, how silly of us. And then they refill it, which is kind of frustrating, if I'm being honest. But, like, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. It's just, like, something where every single time you go to refill meds, and it's the exact same problem. And it's just like, come on, why is this even a problem? And it's kind of my fault, because I keep doing the same thing without talking to them about it properly, but I don't know. Because it's not like it's happened one time. No. It's happened, like, 20 times, not 20 times, but like 10 times now, which is way too many times to have to deal with that and be like, okay, I guess I'll just have to. But the sad part is that otherwise, other than that, this doctor tends to be pretty on the ball. So having to have this singular problem is like, it's like, come on, man, can't you just do this one thing right? And then we'll be all set. Also, I upgraded my monitor last week, or the week before last, I don't remember. I need to get bigger chests, instead of making more of them like a fucking jerk. I upgraded my monitor, my PC can handle the monitor, I don't know if my PC can handle the monitor's resolution while streaming. But that guy's overworked. I like how I don't actually change any of like the work stuff, but because these guys are just being these guys, they end up doing it anyways. That reminds me, actually, that I need to build one of those work things. If I sound tired, it's because I am perpetually tired, and it's not like something to deal with all of that. Am I liking this game? Or the monitor? Yeah, I'm liking the monitor. I bought it refurbished for like 120 bucks. It was a big expense, but like my other monitor just died. I had to get a new monitor. I didn't have to get a new monitor, like, but I kind of did, because if I don't have a new monitor, then it's gonna make me lose my mind. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Slow ass. Yeah, I am professionally tired. That should be on my fucking, like, Twitter bio. Oh, I should just move this shit while I'm at it. Move, coal, wood. Like I said, I need to get bigger chests. This is becoming a problem. I'm sure I can build them. But yeah, I've been just working on other stuff, too. I've been relaxing after PT, of course. I've been wanting to stream more, which makes everything more frustrating whenever you're tired. Can these bastards get the fuck out of my way? So now I can set work preferences, which is what I really like. And I think I already have one of these because I'm setting things up like this. Yeah. So, the downside is I don't know what any of these fucking mean. I'm trying to keep it to where they only have like 2 jobs each. 2 jobs ignoring the side panel. And I think I kind of got that. This one needs to be, mining in that. Yeah, that's perfect. Dire Howl is literally only doing one thing. Penking, How many pankings do I have here? I know I have one that's literally doing just freezing. So this one shouldn't be doing any freezing. He's the only one doing watering though, so he has to do that. That's basically what I'm doing right now, is I'm just micromanaging the shit out of my employees. Nobody does electricity, nobody needs to do electricity. Land ball. Why is everybody doing this? Is that ranching, or is that like... Because I can never tell. That's my giant chickpea, I think. Yeah, this is the ranching one, I think. So that makes it a little more difficult. The ones that are doing ranching basically will only end up doing ranching. But, yeah. I have to reorganize my workers a little bit. I think this place is at the max it can be right now. Yeah, it is. So, that's something. I always press E for some reason, and I don't mean to. Oh, that's my other base. I'm actually already at, like, the point to where I need a third base, but at the same time, I just kind of don't want to. I wish I would have swapped those two around. Oh well. These guys are pretty big. These are really big guys. I have another Penking. That's pretty useful. I have a Catris. That's pretty useful. What I need to do is I need to start maxing out what these guys are doing and their levels and all that shit. Like, this guy is best for, like, mining, basically. This guy is best for just sitting in the farm. I am not making that Lovelander farm, brother. You could not get me to do that. This dude's literally only doing planting. So is Direwolf, and yeah. Direwolf doesn't need to be there because Nightwing is there. I think I'm better off doing this. Yeah. It would be a bad idea to use Quivern instead. But he is kind of a big motherfucker, if you haven't noticed. Is that work mode? Normal. I always use normal. Quivern. Quivern's specialty is pretty much just moving shit around. And this is a giant fucking Quivern, so... yeah, all his job is transportation. So, this dude's mining, or he should be mining. This dude is doing the ice, I'm pretty sure. Really, he's pretty even across it all, so that's nice. This dude's pretty much the best at logging, but I also need him for fire shit. Arkson, I can just move to just fire shit. He's really not that good at logging. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the new update. It's just a matter of, you know, it's coming eventually, and I'll play it whenever it comes out for probably about, like, 3 or 4 streams. The thing is, though, is because this game is still in early access, I don't want to play all the content. I just want to, like, test the waters with some of the content. I just want to get a good feel for the game and enjoy it while I'm playing it. I'm not trying to get to the end. And since I'm playing solo, I don't really want to do the raid content, because that would be very bad. I don't know if I have enough space for that. Build a monitoring stand. I'm pretty sure I have a monitoring stand already in both of those places, but that's the wrong one. Okay, there's only 3 dudes here. There could be a lot more, but I need to set up some form of like food distribution because, well, I say that, but this was always supposed to be a more electrical place, so it's kind of difficult. I don't have a lot of electrical pals yet, though. I don't really have to worry about defending the base. This guy doesn't need to be doing this, and he doesn't need to be trying to do this. He just needs to focus on this shit. He doesn't need to really... Well, I guess so. Dig toys. All he does is dig. He's a digger. Big digger. These two are fine. Eventually, I'm gonna have... I think the problem is I don't have enough beds. I guess I have 6 beds for 3 people, so... I guess I could put 3 more, but I don't really have... This is kind of a fucked up place. You see, this is a raid, but I'm so high up on the mountain that they can't get me. I can just take pot shots at him. I can't actually hit them, but... I could just go down there and beat the shit out of them, and they actually will not even bother fucking with me. Because whenever they have the raid, their big priority is just getting into the base to the point that they kind of don't know what the fuck they're doing until then. Another thing is that the reason I picked this base is because I really need this. I also really need to up my inventory carrying because of this. Supposedly air raids are a thing, but they're not a thing right now, so whenever they become a thing, I just have to prepare for them. See, this is why I need to up my thing.
Yeah. Ah.
World's slowest riding, by the way. This was a huge mistake. But yeah. I guess the simple solution to air raids is to build one large building, build it really high up, and then just, you know, be prepared. I think I'm just gonna build a fucking box right in that corner right there. Yep, the enemy has been defeated. I did literally nothing, and I got a victory for that. But yeah, this is the downside to the carrying weight. What was I gonna do? Build, storage, wooden chest. Build it. Open it. Dump it. Build it, open it, dump it. I forgot how I check stats. That's how. I don't have any stat points. That's great. That is, of course, my Catris. Yeah, this is basically more of like a production. The goal here was just production. Like, honestly. I already have this. Actually, that is something I need to check. My technology tree. I have points for technology tree, so that's something. Didn't really want to do the fire bow and the fire arrows. Don't need to do these. Everything looks a lot clearer now on my screen. My old screen was like a TN panel or something. It was literally the shittiest panel imaginable. So getting out of that has been a very nice thing. Because it sucked. It was terrible. It was just terrible to like see anything. I don't really need wooden defense walls, but I guess I might as well. I just want water fountain. That's cool to do. Desk, piano, metal shelf set. I don't. That might actually have more storage, which is what I need. Mounted crossbows again. I don't need this yet, but whenever there starts being air raids, I'll probably be glad that I unlocked it. Stump an axe, sure. See, I have so many technology points, and there's only so many things you can do with them. I can change my appearance now. That's interesting. Ring of Mercy. That's very useful. I'm actually about to build that. Ring of Mercy is really useful just because... Grapple. Do I really need a grapple done? I kind of don't, because I have the flying pals. Like I said, I'm gonna be a little selective about all this because why are you on fire? This motherfucker's so stupid. Yeah, see, there's a generating electricity thing here. I can also make an assembly line once I get enough of the materials, and that'll be useful. I need to just keep leveling up, building it. I need to make cement. Don't know how to make that, but that's a problem for future me. Sphere set assembly line will be useful. Pal Essence Condenser, Breeding Farm, Pal Essence Condenser, I think I've used. Wooden chest, metal chest. Size increases to store more things. A lot of the storage stuff ends up being pretty limited. Antique wall cabinet. Thermal shell. I do need to make more nails. I think it's a matter of just like roughing through it. I built a power generator here, and I still have to build the spear assembly line, so that's kind of the main goal right now, I guess I could say. Carrying too many items. Oh no! Whatever will I do? That's why that's there. That's why that's there. Start production. But yeah, I kind of need to level up. And I'm not sure what my EXP is at, but I think it's pretty close to leveling up. It's just a matter of, like, finding a boss and fighting them. Yeah, I think I'll have to YOLO it and just, like, build a shit ton of stuff and then be without, resources for a bit. I need to remember that I'm not playing Minecraft right now, so I better not do stupid things. So I've been playing Minecraft on a friend server, and it's been a lot of fun, but I have 0 fall damage in that game, and I have fall damage in this game still, for now, so... Hopefully these guys will give me a lot of XP. Come on, man. I probably need to find a better bow. Well, that's the best case scenario is I fall into their territory because then I get to kill them all. Hey, what are you guys doing? Get to work. Hey, hey. Well, I beat them all. The thing is that I didn't fall into their territory. They set up too close to mine. One good thing about Palworld is that, like, Jesus Christ, exploring around in the middle of the night is not the end of the world. In Minecraft, it's like, don't do that. You're just throwing. But in Palworld, it's like, huh, go have fun, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a rock thrown at your fucking head, didn't you? Didn't you, buddy? Very good way to acquire more equipment. So I haven't played in about 2 months, and I know there's been updates since then. But I don't know if they've been really big updates, so I guess we'll see. I hope eventually we just get, like, a couple new maps. And, like, maybe some kind of way... Are those dire wolves? No. Okay, I guess I can let them live. Yo, Dictoys is just, like, fumbling his way to them. Oh, they're sleeping. Isn't that lovely? Sorry, buddy, but I need the Also, you guys have attacked my shit for too many times. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna stream this game, this update, until the next update. This is the last time I'm streaming it, because I know the update's coming soon. The next game I stream will probably be... Oh, that doesn't look like fun. What the fuck is that? Next game I'll probably stream is actually going to be Hollow Earth, because they recently did a big update on Hollow Earth for, big update on Hollow Earth to get the new content. They greatly increased the size of the survival test area, and that's what I want to test, is the survival test area. Don't fuck with the bee guards, because they are bastards. There's new combat. There's more combat in the game for you to test out. There is more stuff, more survival building stuff in the simulation area. I've played the beta test version before, and there wasn't enough content to really stream it at that point, but I think now there probably is. I'll find out the hard way. If not, it's not the end of the world if it's not. I can just dick around and look around. It is the Hollow Earth, or the HoloLive video game that's being developed. So I figured that would be very interesting to do as a VTuber, because other VTubers would probably like it, other VTuber fans would probably like it, and I am a huge VTuber fan myself, so I'm gonna like it. This is a new character that I hadn't seen before, by the way. Monster. Jesus Christ, that dude went down like a fucking rock. Grindale? I think I've seen these guys before. They're not worth fighting. Actually, they got pretty high levels. Hey. Hey, buddy. Best time to go hunting is actually during the night, apparently, because everything's sleeping. I don't know what Grintels drop, actually. High quality Palworld, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I saw that there's a new branch. Supposedly that's like a a more European-focused branch. They're all gonna speak English, of course, but it is a more European-focused branch. I think it's an interesting concept because it's hard for Americans. Normally, it would be hard for Americans to actually get the time zones right for Europe, but it might not be really the case for VTubers because most are like sleepless degens. Venom gland, that's dog shit. Oh. This guy definitely is getting fucking juggled into the sun. Out of the way. But yeah. I didn't watch the debuts, but I heard about them and I saw some clips and memes, so I know that it happened. And, yeah, it's cool that they're still expanding. They do want to slow down with expanding, supposedly, but that doesn't mean they're gonna stop entirely. Like, they want to focus on existing talents more than, like, just rolling out more and more and more talents, because in the long term, it's better to have your talents grow. Oh, that's mine. I was wondering, I was like, why is this dude not attacking me? And then I realized it. But yeah. Big thing. Yeah, I feel bad for them because, you know, at the end of the day, they are still VTubers that do want to succeed. I can relate to that. I could not see myself. I would have to get like a really good contract to sign up for Niji Sanji at this point because I just don't expect them to give the right kind of support, you know? I think that they're not going to give good support to their talents. Like, I don't wanna sound like pessimistic. Like, maybe they're improving. Of course, that is always an option, but like, as far as I can tell, they just don't. I would want a company that gives me good support. That is the most important thing for me, is support for long-term growth and growth outside of just me streaming. And I don't think Niji Sanji has management that cares about that stuff. I don't know. I really don't. Like, I don't know. I guess, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, they're just a company. No. What a bastard. I still would like to believe that Niji Sanji will get better. Like, that's just like my default, like, feelings on the matter. I would not want the idea that they just flop to be the only option, you know? Fuck you. Capture successful. Get captured, idiot. Actually, just gonna let them get hit by that at first. These guys have no clue what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, get blown up, idiot. Oh, it's funny when it happens to someone else. There's a bunch of syndicate thugs going after that guy over there, and that's not good for them. Yo, V-Guard, do the explosion thingy, it's funny. No, don't do it now. Probably the B-Guard I should have caught. Anyway, while those guys are beefing it out. Look at this poor little sad chickpea. He's so sad. Thanks. My aim is trash. Yo, that guy murked those guys, by the way. I turned for 1 second. And the one downside of this fight is that they don't stay caught on fire. I was tempted to catch those guys, by the way. Aw, you son of a bitch. I think my weapon's just like dog shit right now because it's damaged. So that's probably like a sign for me to just stop like doing this. Yeah, I gotta like chill in the back for a moment. Fun fact, this is actually a terrible matchup too. Hey, what are you guys doing? These dudes are doing no work, by the way. Oh, there's more gobfins? Oh, that's bullshit. This is the worst time for them to just start coming out of nowhere, by the way. Also, my fucking entourage here is doing no work. I gotta get out of this territory. Bro, everything wants to kill me here, by the way.
Yeah.
I gotta get the hell out of here. Weapon is damaged, so I need to get back to base. Get back to base, repair my weapon. Ooh. Egg. Just want to say those dudes were worthless. There's a thing nearby. But yeah, I want to play the Hololive game. I kind of also want to play the Sword Art Online games, maybe. Maybe. Like, I'm kind of debating that, but I might go through all of them because I've never, like, fully watched the series, and I don't think it's a... I don't think the plot really works as something I'd like to watch. Or read, for that matter. But I think if I was playing the game, I might be a little more into it. Yeah, 38, fuck that. Maybe I just sound picky, like some type of elitist weeb, I don't know. If so, that's okay. I kind of am an elitist weeb, unfortunately. Before everybody was hating on Sword Art Online, I already didn't like Sword Art Online. I just could not get into the pace of the anime. If you like Sword Art, that's cool. Of course, you know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you like... Ooh. Ooh. Like, cool. I think I'll probably enjoy the games better, though. If not, then I'll still probably enjoy playing the games, so that's not too bad. That's not what I wanted. I need the repair bench, and I think this is it. Durability. This needs repaired. I need palladium fragments, that's fun. Holy shit, I can make palsels out of other palsels. Oh, and I can also make palsels out of other palsels, not like... Start the production. You're an elitist weeb? Yeah. It is what it is. I'm not saying that it's the worst series ever made. I'm sure there are worse, but I just couldn't get into it whenever I watched it. It seemed like, I don't know. Maybe it was the pacing. I leveled up for that. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of playing on stream, maybe. This seems like the best way to get XP, unfortunately. I kind of hate that. The current method of breeding pals is so convoluted, it's not funny. Power condenser. I have a boss-sized Pyronoxus. It's not very useful for that though. But I do have unused staff points, and I'm about to put it right into the weight. I've heard that, like, redo of a healer isn't bad. It's just, you know, redo of a healer. Like, I've heard that, like, the actual writing and stuff in that series isn't the worst. Like, the plot line, it's just that it's rape. So, if you don't like rape, or if you can't stand rape, you're not gonna like... Which, just saying this on stream is probably gonna get me in trouble, because I don't know. The Twitch overlords might not enjoy me saying the R word. So yeah, I already had one here. Now I have two. But yeah. It is a matter of, like, you know, the way that just things go sometimes. I need more of those. I still don't really have pals that I feel comfortable with enhancing their stats on. Yeah. My dream is to be a big streamer and still say the exact same takes and get in trouble for it. This dude's laying eggs. I need to clear out a lot of spaces, which you might have noticed. Metal chest. I'm actually just gonna build this real quick. Yeah, the dream is to be big and still say things, so more people have to listen to it and be angry. If I'm not making people mad with my takes, what's the point of having takes? I'm not saying that I'm just gonna make obvious rage bait. However, sometimes people need to hear things that they don't like hearing. I basically only just sell ammo. Like, alright, yeah, like, how do I say it? I'm not afraid of saying things that people are going to be upset about, and I feel like more people actually need to interact with those things that they're afraid of hearing, because, quite frankly, there's a lot of shit takes that would immediately go away if people were to just be forced to understand that these takes are real and not a figment of their imaginations. If that makes sense. If they're forced to actually see other people with the take that they don't like, then they are forced to live with the fact that real people are not like them. What does it take to build that anyways? The Pal Sphere Assembly Unit. Nails. That's probably the thing I need to build the most. Yeah, basically stuff like that. Where people like to scream about that type of stuff. I would love nothing more than to have to be the one to make the people that hate that type of content see. I'm not even going after those dudes because they explode. I am, however, taking the free pal over here. Look at this, they're just beating up on a fucking lamb ball. Yeah? Was fighting the lamb ball fun? This is fun for me. Oh man, you gotta fight that lamb ball, just come fight me instead. Oh, it's this guy? Yeah, kill him too. Capture successful. He is a diet lover, so he will do a lot of work and not want to eat. By the way, the implosion unit is 2 people tall. There's really no point in fighting those. There is a point in fighting these guys, though. Wow. They literally disappeared. That's the most annoying shit. They can't cancel me. I am uncancelable just because of the fact that I have never hidden my beliefs. I am uncancelable in that way. You're only really cancelable on Twitter if you try to appease those people. And even then, half of them will just make alt accounts and follow you anyway, so what's the big deal? You know they're hypocrites. They won't let go of something just because there's an element of it that they don't like. All they care about is how they appear to their friends, and they don't actually have any morals. They have no morals and no backbone. Yeah, like, that's basically it. Like, Doug can try to have ammo, but it's like, you know, it's pointless. Especially because it's very obvious that they're incapable of actually engaging in anything anybody else believes. Because, like, at the slightest sign of criticism, they just fall apart. I just need to keep hatching eggs. Shit gives me so much. It's like a grenader. Yeah, maybe I don't land right in there. Yeah, kill the grenaders first. They're all grenaders, aren't they? And what's my prize? Oh, that guy looks pretty cute. And by cute, I mean ugly. I mean, we've had to see that type of shit for so long. We all know what it's like at this point. Maybe I should even fight these guys. I'm not even getting, like, XP from them. Thank you. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. I'm just going somewhere. Yeah, pretty much. You see, the thing is I've lived through so many moral panics that I could not give a fuck. I'm almost 30. I'm hitting that big 3-0. I could not give a shit about a moral panic at this point. Because you either believe in the most absurd bullshit, or you think everything people complain about is silly. Like, get real. Like, I wish people would get real issues, because there's so many real issues that could be had. But instead, it's all about, you know, performative bullshit. And that's what I hate. And I say that as somebody who can't really do much myself, so I guess I'm, like, being a hypocrite in that way. But, like, if you have money, instead of buying likes, maybe you should, I don't know, do something useful. Like, I am tired of Twitter activists. Like, I would love to just, like, spend an evening and make a whole-ass list of things you could do instead of complaining on Twitter about anime characters. Or fan art. By the way, I can't aim this shit for shit. Because it is a fucking slow-ass projectile. Yeah, like, you can do so much for your own community. You can do so much to raise awareness on real problems. But instead, most of them just complain on Twitter. Because they want... The end of the day is they're not actually complaining because of any type of real harm. They're inventing harm to justify complaining because they're upset that more media is being made for other people. Like, period. Just flat out. It is entirely about the fact that this media is not being made for them. It has nothing to actually do with real life problems. Pretty much. It's not even really mental gymnastics exactly, but I don't know. It's just dishonesty. I would call it dishonesty before I call it mental gymnastics. Stay still, man. But yeah, there's so much people can do to help other people in the real world, and instead they complain. I think, and I'm not saying this like through some type of political lens, because I've seen people on like, and I don't want to sound like a loser, like a centrist loser, but quote unquote both sides that do really performative, dumb, dishonest bullshit that gets very annoying. And you can always tell whenever people are like being dishonest and like not actually listening to other people's arguments, or just, or you know, their rational, their rationality, why something like, I see a lot of like discourse surrounding like other hobbies, and I don't like getting too into those hobbies, getting into that discourse too much, because it's not my area exactly. But I feel like whenever you, like, look at the arguments on those hobbies, it's like, there's clearly nothing to really bother caring about. But people try to find a reason to care because the, you know, culture warrior bullshit. Yeah, that's true. Very true. I just wanted to see if I could climb that. Right, absolutely. Like, there's so much more that people could be putting their money towards, which, you know, so much more that people could be putting their money, time, effort towards. Like, it doesn't even compare. Like, if it compared, that would be one thing, but it doesn't compare. Well, that was smart of me. Oh, those guys are right there for me to kill.
Ah.
Why are they hungry whenever I have stuff to feed them? Oh, because it's empty. Okay. Is this war crimes? Fuck it. Yeah, like, there's just so much more that people could be doing and talking about and caring about and putting their money towards and effort towards and protesting about. What are the spirits? And I guess I should talk about those things more too, because there are things that I care about.
Yeah.
Stop trying to die! Like, maybe I'm a hypocrite for saying that too, because I don't talk enough about things that I probably should, but I don't know. And I'm not saying that everybody has to talk about all those things all the time either, because I understand too that just being a chronic activist is a very annoying thing, because at some point you just stop being a person and turn into, like, it becomes clear when somebody is being an activist just for the sake of their own dopamine hits. Let me put it that way. Like, are they doing good things possibly? Sometimes, yeah. But sometimes because they get so addicted to being an activist that they end up doing more harm than good. Mostly because they're more concerned about finding new things to do activism over to feel good, and less actual activism for things that matter. If that makes sense? Which I know it's like, oh, well, it matters to them, but like, come on. Does the corporation... Okay, so here's like an example that probably runs counter to what most people expect. Does the corporation doing like really shallow like virtue signaling really matter in the grand scheme of things? Like, no shit they're gonna virtue signal. They're a corporation. They want money. trying not to hit this guy because I kind of want to save it for last. But I'm also watching its health because if it does get pretty low health, I'm just gonna catch it. Well, it died. Please, just catch. I think the catch rates are like really fucked up or something. Whatever. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that sometimes these like game companies do end up hiring like activist creators, but like, so what, man? Just stop buying this shit. Make something else. There is billions of indie products out there that people could buy instead. That is literally the exact same thing. Yep, that's why you end up dead. You get caught by me or you end up dead. It is a hostage situation and you are your own hostage. Palworld. Has Palworld done anything that made people do Cultural Crusade bullshit? I feel like I have not managed to see that. Or do you mean like as an example of an indie game that people could be playing instead of complaining? Or like as I guess you got a point. Like instead of complaining about the state of Pokemon, I guess I see what you're saying there. I get that. I think Pokemon's a tough spot because it's such a cultural icon. If that makes sense, it is a cultural icon. Like, it is the biggest, like, series globally. And people do have an attachment to Pokemon itself because of the way it's made and handled. And I think that there are, like, a lot of criticisms you can have about Pokemon as a franchise. But I do agree that at the end of the day, like, it's like, people do nothing but talk about Pokemon day in and day out. When there are starting to be alternatives that are fun. But, I mean, Palworld also did pretty good at launch, so it's not like, you know, not like the end of the world. So that was a death thing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think Palworld has been doing pretty good, though, which is nice. I mean, it's never... I don't think any other series is ever going to catch up to Pokemon. I think it's like an impossibility at this point. They are a cultural powerhouse. So people are always going to be complaining about Pokemon as long as it is the top franchise in the world. And I think it will always be the top franchise in the world. These dudes are more concerned about bullying this fucking pal instead of, you know, the guy that's just chunking away at their health. But yeah, I would like to see, I don't know, I think it'll be interesting to see what the developers do with the Palworld IP after they release Palworld, if they actually do something after and not before. I know that they're starting to make plushies, which China, like AliExpress had fucking Palworld plushies out like the week of the fucking game's release. I was like, holy shit, dude. Get caught by the shittiest ball. Or die. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know, it's... I think the series is gonna go places. Because, you know, it's got a lot of character to it. I think the worst part of this series is actually the environments. It is not a great example of environmental artwork, if you ask me. Oh, I actually wanted that thing too. I don't think it became a victim of its own success. I just feel like it became a victim of its own developers. And like what they want to be versus what they need to be. Which again, kind of me bitching about Pokemon already. It is bitch about Pokemon o'clock, but I think Game Freak is just not like tool fit for what Pokemon needs to do. Like they're almost the size of like a mobile developer at this point still. And they're being tasked with so much stuff, and I think eventually they're just gonna have to like be relegated to like a very specific part of Pokemon development, while a different team works on the actual guts and fleshing out of Pokemon. Like, there's a ton of, like, lore sprinkled into Pokemon, and there's, like, a ton of flavor, and I would almost say culture. And the culture of Pokemon is not something that's actually discussed, because there's so much fan art and supplementary materials that actually kind of develops a sort of an atmosphere, almost, for the Pokemon franchise that the games don't exactly pick up on. Either by accident or totally out of, like, a lack of care. Like, there is so much. No, Pokemon's public relations with the franchise as a whole is really good. Pokemon cards sell like hotcakes. Supplementary materials tend to go really hard and end up being very successful. Like when you get music videos and like songs and new artwork and promotional stuff, they do really good. The Pokemon 151 set that released for the TCG did crazy good, and it's doing, if you think, oh yeah, the copywriting stuff, yeah, I mean, that's kind of a problem with the series, but at the end of the day, I would say it doesn't end up harmed by that. I hate to say it, it should be harmed by that, but it kind of doesn't end up harmed by that. If you want to see a series really struggle, just look at the Yu-Gi-Oh IP. Dudes are trying to take my fucking kills. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is still a really huge, well-known product with people in my age. To be specific. Whoa, there's a little too many Robin quotes here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be a cultural icon, and the fact that it's not as well known as it used to be is purely a sign of them falling off. Like, there's a reason why Duel Masters era products still do extremely, or Duel Monsters era products still do extremely well for them. And that's in spite of the fact that they're the least competitively viable products on the market. Like, if you want to build like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, it costs, for a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh deck, it costs like $400. That's not like an irrelevant niche product. Because they still produce shit like they're the king. I don't think so. Like, the age demographic for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is people in their fucking 30s. In their late 20s and mid 30s. That's the age range of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. The demographic they want is, of course, kids, but they can't get that demographic at all because, you know, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyblade's also supposed to be making a comeback, or at least they're trying to. The real problem is that Beyblade was like licensed to somebody who made the cheapest bullshit possible with the IP, and their production quality was just in the fucking ground. It would be interesting to see Beyblade come back, but I think the only approach that would work is for them to approach hobby shops and card shops and convince them to run events. Which is really what they have to do. Like, it's not a trading card game, per se, but I'm trying to think of who owns Beyblade. And how they would actually manage to do that, because that's the most important part, in my opinion. I'd love to see it happen. Like, you can't beat Beyblade, it's fun shit. It's not really a serious competitive thing, but it's Beyblade. Who doesn't like spinning a bunch of chunks of plastic and metal at like really high RPM into a different chunk of plastic and metal at also a very high RPM? I haven't checked my map this whole time. And I ended up in a circle because of it. Just go west, basically. Basically what I have to do. Right, today's just a leveling up day to prepare for the new content, which I might still be under leveled for, who knows. But yeah. Yeah, the thing with Beyblade and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is they kind of do need to prepare to adjust their... That's something that a lot of companies need to do these days, is adjust their demographics. And they've kind of struggled with that one way or another. Like, either they don't do it at all, and they end up punished for it, or they try to do it in a really clunky, sloppy way that they also get punished for. Which is okay by me. Hey, sometimes you got growing pains. Ugh. When they do try to re-release Beyblade, I think it would be cool to like get some stuff. If you have like a local Ollie's or other type of like liquidation outlet type place, you can look and see if they have Beyblade stuff as well. If you are interested in that type of thing. That dude should be hurt by his own fucking grenade, by the way. The fact that he isn't is upsetting. These grenade throwing bastards out of here, man. Yeah, those grenades, they hurt. Oh my. I think it's less the marketing, and they just don't have that vision. They don't have somebody in the company with the vision that's needed. Yo, this dude's looking kind of dapper. What is he? Nox? Just a regular Nox? I thought that was something else. Okay, keep going west. I need to explore this area and see what there is. Oh. My flying mount got exploded. That's great. Yeah, you're totally right. I think the biggest problem is just that in the past, a lot of these companies, a lot of these places would they tried to sell the IP off to a different company in the West, and it didn't go that far. Why won't this guy just sell me his shit? Okay, buddy, you know what? If you're not gonna sell shit to me, perish. Get caught, idiot. Get fucking caught, idiot. Yeah, that's the problem, is that executives don't need creative decisions. They do not need creative visions or decisions or anything like that. They just need to shut up and let actual people who know, that understand literally anything about the shit, do their magic. Executives are not the magic makers. And I think executives really fail to understand that. That bastard wanted off his island. Guess what? Now he's stuck in the ball. You fucking idiot. You absolute fool. I just wanted to buy shit from him, but he kept giving me a fucking attitude. And I said, nah. Nah, not happening, brother. But yeah. Executives do not have creative decisions. The sooner they understand that, the better off this world will be. They don't have a creative bone in their body. They are bean counters. Especially the ones that have never in their lives actually developed a thing. Like, they have never actually worked on a product on that level that they need to actually be somebody. Oh, brother, you're in the Thunderdome. Yeah, that's kind of the problem, is that they don't trust, like, the companies tend to not really just trust the process. And that's whenever you end up getting, like, bad. Like, for example, supposedly the creative director for, like, Dungeons and Dragons or Magic the Gathering or Wizards of the Coast or something had never played a game of D&D in her life. How is she supposed to be able to even make decisions about the franchise? That's what I want to know. What made them ever think that this person would be fit to actually understand the series? I just don't get it. Like, you can't possibly think that this person's a good fit for the product that they're actually working on, right? Yeah. Yeah. They didn't know. They had no clue. Like, if they're not there with an understanding of the product, well, not like the makers, but like the person who was in charge of managing it, if that makes sense. Like, they put somebody in a very high up executive position for Dungeons and Dragons that never played D&D, didn't know how to play it. And I think it was the same thing for Magic the Gathering too, if I'm not wrong. So, like, I don't know. I don't know what they're expecting. Like, you can't expect to get good results out of somebody like that at all. They put way too many people who are strictly business people that are just, and these, and like, let's be real here. There's a skill, there's a very, I'm not going to say very low skill, there's a fairly low skill cap on executive decision making. So the idea that these people are being chosen above people with more experience and knowledge with the thing they're working with is stupid to begin with. The fact that they're getting paid usually like millions of dollars to do it is absurd. It is clownery. Because why would you pay that much to somebody who does not actually even know the product they're working with? And they're not going to know how to handle it. You're way better off, like, promoting from within for any type of artistic product management. But, like, yeah, it's just the idea, the audacity of it all. It's crazy. I hope one day we do see, like, a restructuring of sorts. And we stop seeing corporate buyouts, and we stop seeing, like, in my opinion, if you actually care, if you're a company that actually cares about the products you have, you're not going to sell out. Honestly, I think it's less just money and actually just nepotism. Like, these people aren't getting hired to top positions because of their work ethic or their knowledge or their expertise. No, they're getting promoted because they know the right people. You know, it's about keeping the country club together, you know? Yeah, I gotta kill this guy first. All his just kill the cleaners first. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking this thing with me first. Yeah, like I said, I'd love to see like a big change that we need. I'm pretty sure that guy just got shoved through the fucking wall, by the way. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I haven't caught that one before, so I was like, yeah, let me just go catch it. So yeah. Another big reason I think more indie products need supported, but, you know, is because, like, they're gonna be handled by people who are passionate about so much more than, what these executives are. And most of the people who end up promoted by executives. Because, like, look what happened to Overwatch. Overwatch was made by somebody who was actually passionate. But executive meddling killed the project. For sure. And if it wasn't executive meddling, it was going to be, you know, everything else. I gotta go north now. I'm just filling out the map, actually. Like, executive meddling was absolutely one of those things that, like, ruined Overwatch. The other thing was that they were promoting people who cared so much about the competitive scene, like the esports scene, that it was just a mess. Yeah, absolutely. I do hope that there's more, like, ways to discover indie games, because it's always good to just be able to discover more indie games. Like, even me, I don't discover as many as I wish I could, and even then I'm broke, so I can't, like, buy them. I should probably put my wish list for Steam somewhere, just so that, like, and, like, fill it with indie games. That way I can, like, maybe do something to support them. Because wishlisting is very powerful for indie game developers, and being a streamer with a wishlist helps, because you might get the game you want to play. And of course, people directly giving you the game is supporting the stream because of the fact that, you know, you're going to play it on stream. It goes directly to the stream. Yeah, making the game free-to-play was terrible to begin with, and then the way they went about it was pretty terrible, and the fact that the entire reason they justified going free-to-play turned out to be bullshit that they canceled. They were like, oh, we need to make this because we need to do a lot of changes and stuff so that we can have story mode, and then they canceled the story mode. Brother, you wanna fight? Thank you. I'm not surprised that Overwatch 2 is overwhelmingly negative because it's just they changed so many things about the game while not actually making it more fun. They did not make the game more fun, but they definitely made a bunch of changes anyway. About to kill this guy. I think this guy gives a lot of XP. I might be wrong though. Because he's not a slouch. I was wrong. Kind of. I think it's less of a problem that it was like they wanted to change things for the competitive esports scene, which is dead now, by the way. So that it would be more fun to watch. And the problem is that most people do not play the way esports players play. They were playing on the same patch. They were practicing on the same patch, you know? But most people aren't playing in a esports setting. So that kind of killed the game. And it killed the esports too because people were upset with so fatigued by the game that they didn't even want to watch the esports stuff. Oh no. I hope this guy doesn't like fuck with me. Yeah, because he's level 45. He will absolutely wreck my shit. Hey buddy. You're being chill, right? Yeah, let's be chill. Yeah, there was like a huge gameplay divide, like in how the game was even played, and how people would pick up the game. So, like, imagine what happens whenever you try to make a game. Like, you try to, like, tweak a game for one set of players, and how the other set of players ends up having to feel. Like, it just became too much.
Yeah.
I keep thinking that E will like open up my inventory. Crossbow 1 schematic. I don't think that's actually good. Because I think I already have that. Let's see if I can crawl up. By the way, this is a dungeon, but I'm not going in that today because I probably have like a good 15-20 minutes left of stream. Yeah, I would love to see Overwatch return, but at the same time, I think there's going to be other options available for that type of gameplay. It's basically a MOBA first-person shooter, but instead of just being a shooter, it has like a dozen different playstyles. I think that's the trick for Overwatch, is that everybody had a different experience when playing their own heroes. Everybody had different like sub goals, but at the end of the day they were working together for the same primary goal. So it felt kind of like some type of MMO experience. So I'm gonna raid this and then go back to base, tidy up a bit, and then that'll probably be it for the day. Yeah, I'm glad, and the market's growing for indie games. It's just that, like, you know, people have to buy them, People have to have money to buy them, and it's a bad market right now. It's a better market for indie games than it is for AAA games, because AAA games decided to hike the price up at the same time that everybody was going through an economic recession, which just makes me wonder what's wrong with them. Like, everybody's already struggling to pay bills, and they're struggling for cash, and what do? You charge more for their non-necessity. Like, okay. Meanwhile, indie games stay cheap. For better or worse. Frankly, I think some indie games don't charge enough money, but, you know. Especially ones that are still actively being developed. Yeah. Like, there's zero reason to just buy AAA games at this point. They're just hollow. It's such a hollow experience. If you want to buy AAA games, buy an old console, and then go to your local Goodwill. Go to some Goodwills in the area and buy games off of them. You will get a better deal. You really do just shoot anything on sight, by the way. Oh, they're going after me first anyway? Yeah, you get what you deserve. The thing about this game is that you can be over-leveled, but if you end up fighting off more than you can chew, you're still gonna have a bad time. But yeah, this is a good stopping point anyways. What do you mean? Wii games absolutely have been emulated. Wii games are like super emulated at this point. There have never been games more emulated than the fucking Wii. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm done beating the shit out of those guys. They don't really give a whole lot of XP. Also, the leveling up on this game is painfully slow. I'm starting to realize that. So I still have to discover some areas. I have to go all the way up here and here. That's probably just gonna have to wait. I actually don't know where this new region's gonna be either. Weapons damage though, so...
Huh.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of games have potential to be great. It's just a matter of like who's running it. Oh, holy shit. Repairing that actually costs a lot of fucking money. I need to stop doing that. I already have the uncommon crossbow. So that sucks. Do I have the cage? Technology tree. Cage. Let's see. Am I leveled high enough for the cage? I should be. I am not. Where is the cage? Actually. I thought I had the cage. I think I do. Palworld, no longer traveling. Cage. EBay, mega grappling gun. I guess I could just try to build it and see if I have it that way. I'm not seeing the cage here. Maybe it was removed. Ooh. Viewing cage, right here. I need more palladium fragments, but I think I have those on work order. A visitor is heading towards the base. I don't know where these visitors end up at, though. And right now, I'm trying to build something. Viewing cage. This thing's kind of too big. Anyways, I'll go visit the so-called visitor and see if I have to kill him or not. Biggest problem with video games right now, in my opinion, is they all became too corporate. The whole process is simply too corporate. Yeah, pretty much. I think the problem is that it's corporate meddling at so many different levels that it's hard to just say corporate meddling, because it's not corporate meddling in the way that most people would envision it, and it's far worse instead. Because the people they hire is corporate meddling to begin with for the projects. That ends up just being like the big first problem. The amount of people they hire and put on the job, also corporate meddling, and it tends to also lead to other problems. A lot of the design choices come down to corporate meddling, which again leads to problems. Like, you have people, a lot of people who are just he doesn't really have anything I could buy. I wish I could catch him, but he's such a low level that I instantly one-tap him. But yeah, meddling and nepotism, basically. That's really sad. I'm not even gonna worry about that guy.
Huh? There. Huh.
Okay, so these do regrow their fruits eventually, I think. So that's pretty nice. Yo, they got fucking implode? That's actually crazy. How do we get from talking to Yu-Gi-Oh to talking about this shit? I need you guys to move out of my fucking way. They aren't gonna move, are they? Please.
Huh? Huh.
Alright. Now I can build this fucking thing. Or not. How big is this fucking thing anyways?
Huh.
I am actually about to take them all out of my party just so I can build. Maybe I just need more foundation. I can't build any more foundation, bro. What can I build then? Alright, so this is the trick. Kind of a trick, not like a perfect trick. Alright. Now, I should be able to build this fucking thing. I am going to kill these guys. Why do they stand right in front of you? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, bro. Something's going on down there. Hey, buddy. How's it feel? So I can't go over it. I can go under it, but I don't know. Hey! Hey! Fuck you. I didn't like that guy. He got put in the no-no spot. Being a dickhead. Fucking implode. Ay. I think I have enough of those now. Wasn't there something else I could do? Can't make that. Nope. Okay. Anyway, I think that's it for me. Like I said, I do plan on doing more streams. There are a lot of things I do want to stream, so it's not like I'm out of ideas. It's really just a matter of doing it. Actually, I should go back up there and I got the giant version of that dude. I'm gonna put all of my syndicate thugs in here. And laugh. Yeah, no problem. Now, how are you gonna do that, buddy? How are you gonna do that when you're inside the cage? That bail out. Gigaspheres. I don't really need those right now, I don't think. Alright. I think they're still just for decoration. I'll have to check the change logs to see if there was any type of update. But I don't think there was an update. I already have a Mega Glider, so I don't need that. I do need cement, and I need nails. I need about 20 nails. I just want to make 30. But yeah, while I'm winding down on this lovely stream, maybe I should have like used a pal for this. I have a pal that has handiwork in my party. These are all pretty low handiwork, but yeah, I'm just gonna chill, and this week I'll try to stream tomorrow and the day after, but who knows? It'll probably be next year will probably be the Hollow Earth thing, and then after that, I don't know, maybe Sword Art Online. It's just something I like doing. It's all gonna depend on how I feel, but I feel good today, so I don't know. It'll probably be quick and easy. Oh my god. That dude always sounds like he's just fighting. Also, doing this is leveling up the hell out of that character. I almost wanted to just sit down and do this for an hour. I can always use more arrows. But yeah, big thing this game needs is an ability to like upgrade your current weapons so that they're not being power crept by other weapons you don't want to use. Like, I'd rather use a bow and arrow than a fucking gun. Also, I still need to install mods. A mod on this version for the colors of the creatures. But yeah. I'm just tired today. I'm getting a little tired, but I'm kind of getting just thirsty. Look at how big that motherfucker is. Jesus Christ. They're leveling up like crazy, just chilling there. But yeah, I'm gonna try to like be a little more I need to get better about just posting on Twitter. Not replying, but posting. I need to get a little bit better about using my Discord too. Also, of course, Discord link has been being posted throughout the entire stream. Please join if you'd like to chat, blah blah blah. Anybody who's lurking. I also post when I go live, so you get notifications that way. I need to get better about talking about stuff in the Discord. Everybody's leveling up from this shit. It's so funny and stupid at the same time. Thanks, man. It's more just, I just need to start doing things, you know? Because you reply pretty good whenever I post on there. It's just, I don't post enough. I'm about to get that thing after this is done. Yeah, as usual, it's just a matter of actually doing the things. I'm mostly just letting that guy work while I'm thinking. I should have done this at the beginning of stream, but just saying. Yep, next time I stream this game, it should be when the new content is out. I don't know what the level requirements are for the new content, so if I'm under-leveled, I'm under-leveled. I just kind of want to wait, because it does look like it's good content. Yeah. Supposed to be like Japanese themed. It's kind of out a bit late, but you know, that's life. These motherfuckers wake up bright and early, let me tell you. Yep, just about done with this. That's 500 arrows. So next, I'm gonna do this. This guy makes incredibly short work of it. That's why I put this space here, though. That's not. Yep. That's good. Oh, and then I grab more shit. Oh, I'm not. There. I don't know how much XP I get for making balls. I should test that. I need to do another hand cam stream mostly because I have a bunch of shit that I need to build. I've been buying stuff for a hand cam stream and I just am not actually doing the hand cam stream, which is a bit of a problem. I do like doing hand cam streams, so it's not like I don't like doing them. But, yeah. I feel like this looks better visually than it used to. I feel like they must have changed it. Anyway, that's probably going to be it for the day. Next stream, I'm going to work on building this at the other base. I'll have to bring some nails with me or build some there. Actually, before I go, let me do this real quick. Also, I upload all my VODs to YouTube, so if you ever miss one, check out my YouTube, because they're almost there. Yeah, that should be it for me for the day. It's looking good. I really like my base. It looks goofy. I really don't... That's kind of the problem, is a lot of these things will give me, stuff, but I don't need all the stuff because of the fact that I have a bunch of other stuff that does it for me. Maybe that's my own fault. Oh, actually, yeah, that belongs there. This doesn't belong here, however. Oh, those still go bad, so I'll probably start something for next time. I actually got these for the cakes. Can I even bake a cake right now? I need red berries, which I thought I had a ton of. That's pretty good, though. This is annoying. I have a ton of flour, and I have a ton of milk. So why don't I just make a bunch of these? Let's see how I do. Oh, it does like 2 curves? Yeah, he can do all that. What? Automatically save. Let's go. I gotta stretch. Anyway, yeah, check out all my other stuff, my Twitter, my YouTube, all the good stuff. Of course, chat with me in my chat, for anybody who's in there. Hope everybody who liked it followed, so when I go live, you come next time. But, other than that, I'm gonna be taking a nap, probably. Almost certainly. Thank you for coming, Spectre, as always. I always love when you show up, so we chat and chill. And until next time, take it easy, man, and everybody else.